Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. That is true, because I think this might be the last Colonel Sanders video we do.
Indeed might.
I mean, we only got one more day left, and if I'm remembering correctly, which I'm typically bad at remembering things like this, but I don't think day 3 is actually that long. But we might just go straight on through to the end. We're just gonna find out and see. We're just gonna find out and see. We got Marcus back again. That's why you hear the guitar. So yeah, you ready to go?
Oh yeah, ready to rock.
All right,
rock and roll, baby.
Oh,
rock and roll. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Oh, it is very much so. Okay. In some jurisdictions. We were right, it is ketamine. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how would they know? Oh, Colonel Sanders is, he's smart. He knows how to get around the feds.
Yeah.
Your thoughts are, now I see what you're referencing. Oh, good reference, good reference.
Thank you.
Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges from his room. Whatever. That's not the best grammar. You know what? Just Austin, read the next line.
All right, bet. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
What?
It's very tasty.
Here's a sample breakfast I just whipped up.
Let's see what it is. It's meticulous.
My dude, the only reason you made a chicken restaurant is because it's the only thing you can make.
Fair point. Honestly, that doesn't look like... I mean, outside of the fact that that's a Colonel Sanders piece of fried... or a KFC piece of fried chicken, that looks like a really good breakfast.
Butter on the biscuit?
It's a buttery biscuit and some chicken, yeah.
Boom.
As the wise poet Tobuscus once said, nugget biscuit, nugget on the biscuit.
True.
Truer words are never spoken. Colonel Sanders... Tobuscus saw a kid crying one day, and he approached him. "What's the matter, little boy?" He said, "I don't know. I just want to give up on my dreams." "Don't give up on your dreams. Pursue what you want." That boy turned out to be Colonel Sanders. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
You marry me.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match? Okay.
You said last night. Okay, slow.
How presumptuous.
Okay, but
Dorito.
We must have like some sort of flirting skills, or he's just like really blind because we have no eyebrows and he still fell for us.
He's able to look past our exterior beauty.
Oh, that's right. His only flaw was that he likes coleslaw.
Of course, this man is perfect in every other way besides the coleslaw.
Why do I don't know, when you said that, like, I just thought of, like, Mary Poppins. You know, she has, like, the tape measure thing. She measures herself, and then she's, like, practically perfect in every way. You know, that's all that I heard.
I don't think we could get a tape measure around, like, you know, his legs, fine, but try doing his chest. Nah, fam. This man said, V for Vendetta for a torso. All right.
It's like, tell me, you ever seen a stealth bomber? I want that as a torso.
Oh, okay. Now
cuisine and your taste buds. Dang it!
Crap! I thought we were about to get it on with Colonel Sanders. That came out wrong.
Strike it from the record.
Start a relationship.
Strike it from the record. Man, and I thought we were about to like start a relationship with Colonel Sanders.
It certainly seemed that way.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
Dude, flatter him.
Take him down a pig.
No! Flatter him.
Gordon Ramsay busting. This chicken is bloody raw.
Where is the lamb sauce?
Flatter him because he needs more. Oh, the hearts.
I think we might make a great team. Yes.
Single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes. He gazes out the window. He is looking away from the window, and he has two tears in his eye. Thank you.
That we're not looking at, like it's maybe a window that's
like the front door.
If that's the case, then I've been taken out of the immersion of this game. That's it. Throw the whole game out. No more Colonel Sanders for everyone. We'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, not really. We're going to continue on.
Of course we are. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Oh,
so he wants to be business partners.
Yeah.
But not,
what
not
if he only
romantically
wants to be
involved.
business partners?
Dang it!
I mean, to be fair though, we're in on a business venture that can net us some money. So hey, don't chase people, chase the bag.
But Mark is just playing those two. those notes. That was perfect timing.
Other people get Colonel Sanders. I get paid.
Some more romance, like nice.
Oh, that's sweet. And I'm thinking of what she says, like, Van gets Ashley, Miriam gets Clank, and you know what I get?
Paid.
But no, we don't get the nice, pretty, romance, beginning romance, whatever.
That's true. The fact that you could play that.
True.
All right, just like our actual dating lives.
Yep.
Man, what does that say? We're 3 single guys in our 20s who are sitting here playing a game where you virtually try to seduce Colonel Sanders.
I mean, it's no wonder we're single.
Of course, it's not.
We're simping over a man here.
Okay, but like, to
Speak
be fair,
for yourself. I've made it very clear that my attention is on Ashley in this series.
Okay, true, but I just have to. I feel like I have to say this. Like, isn't it always true? Like with the boys, you kind of simp for the boys a little bit.
That's
like,
true.
People make the statements like, "Why you act so gay around the boys?" It's like, I don't know. Like it's just. Part of it.
It's like it's a non-sexual simping for the boys.
Absolutely.
This is the thing.
What's the word called? Oh yeah, friendship. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Right, guys. So this is the thing about a man crush. You don't want the man. You want to be the man.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's a good point.
Look at this.
Absolutely.
I'm simping over Sanders because I want him. I want to be.
But y'all keep talking about, I want to work out so I look like Colonel Sanders.
Right.
I want the confidence he has. Listen to the wisdom he speaks.
I want the Dorito torso.
Of course. Who doesn't want the Dorito torso?
Dude.
Anyways, you know what? That was a good observation on all of us. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. We've come to a new conclusion about men today.
Okay.
All right. Business partners, could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly.
Yes.
Overcome with emotion and confused by your confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Mackie! Dang it, there's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. I hope I never have to say that again.
I know. Literally, the name is just how that feels.
The University
of ran out.
That's also...
That's
Alright, click, go to the next thing. You go home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting for you. There's no one here. You realize that's right.
There's no one here.
Nowhere last, sitting on her nowhere last. That's right. All the times that you pushed Miriam out of your life by choosing to sit by Colonel Sanders and partner with him has come to bite you in the butt. Don't you feel great now? Now it's just you and your Naruto chicken and your BTS poster. Doing all his nowhere things for nobody. Okay, I'll say this. I have only ever posted a video that has been completely blocked from being viewed once. And the sole reason was because I included a Beatles song. If that happens with this, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Edit it.
But you're gonna cut out I probably will edit it.
Just the singing part, because that's pretty brief.
That's true. I think we can get away with just the singing. If not, McCartney, I have already given you enough of my money. Do you have to take more? Actually, no. I guess that's going to Michael Jackson because he actually owns the right to the Beatles.
That dude dead.
Yeah,
he does.
That's right. That's true. He's dead now. I don't know who's it going. It's going to Peter Jackson. It's going to Peter Jackson now because he's the one.
Imagine being the Beatles and not owning your intellectual property. You know how stinking rich McCartney and Ringo would have to be if they actually owned and kept getting royalties?
Do you want to know what the crowning jewel of irony is on that? You know who gave Michael Jackson the idea to buy the rights to Beatles music?
Was it McCartney?
It was McCartney. They were talking one day, and Michael Jackson was like, "I really want to know how I can make more money," or something like that. And Paul McCartney was like, "Oh, you know what you could do is you could buy out the rights to other bands, and then you could make money off of them." And then whenever the bidding started. for the Beatles music. It wasn't Ringo. It wasn't Paul. It wasn't... Actually, George might have been dead. I think George was probably dead at that time, too. But it was Michael Jackson who won out.
Why do I sell in the first place?
It was a whole... I can get into it. My brother knows better than I do, because he's a huge Beatles fan.
Okay, but why do I feel like that was like...
Enough of the chords!
Why do I feel like that was a subtle burn to Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson's like, how do I make more money? And instead of giving him tips like on his music career or saying your music's great, it'll pick up soon or whatever, he's just like, I guess you can buy the rights to good music, actually.
Ooh.
I guess that's one way to look at it. You get home to find something very surprising. Oh, that's right, Miriam.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Shut up, Cosmo.
What? I can't even think of something to say. You were with Colonel Sanders, weren't you? Oh. Because I had one heck of a night.
Spill the tea, sis.
Spill.
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something bad had happened. Or something had happened. But I was still worried about you. And you were with Colonel. And your face was on fire the last time I saw you. So I really didn't even know if you were alive or dead. But I'm glad you're fine now.
It's okay. I was just...
You were just what? You were sucking face with Colonel Sanders, weren't you? But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. That's what the game is called, right?
Sure, but...
Well, it's just like in... Which I guess you haven't played it. But like one of the Paper Mario games, Luigi like has this whole separate adventure. Wait, hold on, she went on a date! You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
Oh,
with a robot. I think I can believe that.
Is that so? Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned up to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. He was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know a little metallic guy. See, little metallic guy. It's always about the height with the women. Long story short... Long story short, he took you skydiving.
Gee whiz.
But things quickly spiraled out of control.
Uh-oh.
Should you say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
I don't know why, but I just got this vision of a pressure cooker just plummeting from the sky and just crushing someone. I don't know.
I'm picturing like Wile E. Coyote style.
Oh yeah,
Roadrunner, just like cartoon. Just boom, and there's an explosion from like nothing combustible. Just
oh yeah.
I'm just thinking, he's like, you say that like that's a normal date, and you're like, clearly you don't own an air fryer. Clearly you don't date an air fryer.
And not always sure where we stand. But why not?
Mainly because we were falling. There was a whole lot of standing going on. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
Oh! You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers.
Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you... Why is it the only... Okay, that's the only option.
Miriam is the goat.
Okay, but why was that an option if there was only one of them?
Clearly these people believe in predestination. You have a choice. In big quotes.
Choice.
Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. That's the truth. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals on the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh no.
Oh. He looks normal, but she's got that murderous look in her eyes again.
Oh yeah.
No.
Literally, if there was a song for Ashley, I feel like it would be that, rap song that's like, wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. Oh my God.
I can't sing.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please.
The frick
What was that?
Hold up.
I think someone might have just thrown a rock. Like I said, we're in a different recording space, so people might be hearing us and not appreciate. It's not quiet hours yet, so we're still good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Swirly with sprinkles. I'm gonna go to the next.
2 floors between us and the actual door.
That's true.
Okay.
You can get your swirly dipped too. Okay, that's actually a decent comeback in this situation.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Which one? There's clearly like a foot's difference between them.
Oh, I was just gonna say because no one here is as thick as Ashley.
Oh,
Like,
that's true as well.
because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
Someone's acknowledging it. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature? Don't try to play this card.
Like, don't act human. You've got some nerve, Mackie, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Oh my gosh.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain.
No.
What happened to the background? Oh no, it's boss fight time.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as things appear to be close to boiling over. Get it? Pun. And a naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Mackie, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be right back in fighting for him by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so winning so hard.
That face, though, like
It sums it up.
He's like, okay.
Okay, and
he's like, come on, Mackie, let's go find out who asked.
I just want your hand to heal so I can start holding it in front of this pretentious woman. Colonel Sanders.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
Man, he can even say something nice about her. What is he doing complimenting her? I'm sorry, no, hold on now. He's still defending you.
Feelings because she's mad at him for saying something nice to another girl.
Right, the irrational feelings of love. I think we've all.
All right, girl, Mackie, you gotta understand. It's just common courtesy to be, polite.
Not a douche?
Yeah, not being a douche. And just being nice to other people, just in general.
This is something that Ashley and Dan Van will work on.
Yeah, he's acknowledging something that's objectively done well by this girl who's, but,
That is true. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Did he even eat it?
He did try some.
That's right.
Well, I think he was about to, and then
No, he
his
did try
eyebrows
some.
engulfed.
It was on his mustache, remember?
Yeah.
He definitely tried some, and some was left on his mustache.
Also, why is he making that face?
He's nervous because he doesn't want to really talk about it.
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Oh!
Get roasted!
Oh!
Alright, Mackie.
Excuse me, Mackie. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Pushback. Oh, she's happy about that.
He's given us a little bit of pushback in this series, I won't lie.
Sassy.
Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
Ooh.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods.
Ooh.
See you inside, Mackie.
Yeah, he's not thinking about our
She
feelings.
rubbed him the wrong way. With
That's
her attitude.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell... Oh, we did have the spell book. You're right.
Yeah.
You take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa! Is that a book? It looks like bad news!
Yeah, she doesn't know how to read, so I mean...
Better words.
Why, yes, I just decided to read the Canterbury Tales by Chaucer. Would you like to sit down and read with me?
Oh, that's a weird cover. Why does it have the chicken sticking out? Oh,
Chaucer was a huge fan of chickens.
Actually, he was.
Really?
He invented a... Okay, very, very niche knowledge right now. We live in South Carolina. Y'all know Coastal Carolina, right?
Yeah.
School at the beach. I live not too far from it. And its mascot is the Chanticleer, which is a type of chicken. The term Chanticleer, which is like a fancy word for chicken, was coined by Chaucer in the Canterbury Tales.
Huh.
So yeah,
Interesting.
the more you know.
All right. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't powerful? Think, Mackie, think.
I can think of one surefire way to find out.
If you cast a spell, I can't
I'll turn Clank human for you.
You son of a gun, I'm in. You open to a page covered with arcane writings, cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the pages. Why would you choose to pick that page?
I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
No! This is...
Petty.
No. We need to think. She needs to think about this idea for more than 12 seconds. More than 1 second. You're gonna just forget about Colonel Sanders. That's the thing. That's not temporary solution. You can't. That is way too drastic. Thank you, Miriam, for being the voice of reason. You're welcome. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for This is not that desperate of a time.
You take a little school, right, girl?
Yeah, you got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
Oh my gosh.
We're not doing this, right?
Don't do it.
We're not doing
It's not worth it.
Yeah, we're not. We're
Like,
smarter than this.
Woman up. Face your problems. Be an adult.
You take your friend's advice and put the book... Okay, now I'm... Buyer's remorse. I kind of wanted to see what the other option is now that I think about it. But we're too late. You know what? We're going to continue. It probably would have led to another game over screen.
Most likely.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. Ahem. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. What's a dog moment?
It's just going back to, his natural state.
I thought it was like whenever a friend comes up with like a thing of mints, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you got a mint? Oh yeah!" And everyone comes up and grabs a mint.
What the dog doing?
Exactly. And then Sprinkles reaches his paw in. Why is every time I see a dog, every time Sprinkles shows up on screen, I'm like, don't say what the dog doing, don't say what the dog doing, don't say what the dog doing.
Let's wait to see what happens.
His cute little nose crunch up. Must be hungry, reach for his mold homework.
See, that's assuming stuff.
Yeah, that's stereotyping dogs. We're better than that.
But
Yeah, wait to see what happens.
Let's wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is dead
There's
silent.
a squirrel outside, I bet.
What if there is? You follow it?
Knew it!
You were right! We're like 3-0 on predicting what's going to happen.
Well, some things we're really good at predicting, but then we thought we were going to be in a relationship with Colonel Sanders, and that's not.
We're not at the end of the game yet. Anything could still happen.
We'll
Follows gaze, tiny orange squirrels perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again, or I swear I will show you what the dog is doing. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrels in hearing distance, he returns to a professional tone. Ahem, I apologize for my outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Mackie, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before we can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over in the class. Oh no, what's going to happen? Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room.
Uh-oh.
I told I told you, save it for after class.
Oh no.
Clank's just... Wow. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
Ooh.
Oh, he's
trying.
I was about to say.
That's like a very exciting first date.
To be fair, like, why is he doing this in the middle of class? That is a valid point.
Okay, note to anyone watching out there, if you want to do a first date, you know, maybe a walk in the park, getting coffee, something relaxing, maybe, you know, to get to know them better, instead of just jumping out of a plane.
Like
steal golf carts.
Like
steal golf carts.
Oh, absolutely.
Is like a good later date. Once
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like more established. It's
Absolutely.
just really fun, crazy, and exciting. But like the first time is that you're not really getting to know.
Well, it's like the law of ramping up. You got to start with a small, simple date, because then they're going to expect the next one to be even better.
Like the Jurassic Park series.
Too soon. And he's angry. But no, you just had to show off your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Is that a reference to something I'm not getting? I don't know. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Oh, it's just his friends that they were like, they're showing off while skydiving. Miriam, you're the one who fell in love with this. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know?
That's wrong, actually, but okay.
I don't know what's going on.
They are dating, apparently. Or,
They
but they went skydiving, and apparently he brought his friends, who third and fourth wheel,
Wait.
and they hung out with him, and he ignored her, I think.
Wait. How do we know he offered us a date? If not, maybe like, oh, this is my friend from class. Let's hang out with some of my buddies. Go skydiving. She could be misinterpreting this.
That is possible. But he's also starting something in class. We'll get into the lore of Colonel Sanders in a different video. I need the spin-off game about their relationship.
Let's try and keep ourselves from
Let's go.
because we got 27 minutes on the clock here.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date. Beep, we're... Then take Jeff and Joan with you. I can hold hands and as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out the gap in his panel, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh gosh!
His eye freaking fell out of his head.
Whoa! No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's entirely unclear where it came from.
In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess that looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't just see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup that cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted by what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor.
Ooh.
How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Can you embarrass yourself?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if it's the source of frustration is such a silly boy. You silly, silly boy.
Silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone.
That's true. That's true. Preach it.
Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Best friends. Boom.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else that you meet today, tomorrow, or the whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow.
That's true. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it.
While you were prep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Should we end the video there?
It's up to you, my guy.
30 minutes.
Good point.
Yeah, you know what? Let's end the video here. I'll end it on a little positive, upbeat note. Some suspense, yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and maybe the next one will be it. I don't know, but this has been quite the journey so far. And again, like I've said it before, I've said it again. I want to talk to the writer of this game. I don't remember this game actually having really good, heartfelt moments like that. That was a good message.
That was sweet.
That Colonel Sanders' prep talk earlier is just... You know what? I started this game as a meme and a joke. It's actually not a half bad game. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.